feeling numb. I gotta roll up, I'm feeling dumb. I gotta roll up, I'm feeling numb. I gotta roll up, I'm feeling dumb. I gotta roll up, I'm feeling numb. I gotta roll up, I'm feeling dumb. I gotta roll up, I'm feeling numb. I gotta roll up, girl, pass the blunt.
Baby, come through. Know that I'll roll for you.
Alright,
That I
just making sure this motherfucker's recording. Hold on, and
always with you. Keep coming through like you do, so we can smoke on that blue.
That's what we do, right? That's what niggas do these days, right? They flip everybody off. That's the thing, right? That's the thing, right? That's what we're supposed to fucking do as young Hispanic black men. You know, that's our thing. Wait, hold on. This is what the bitches do. That's what y'all do. That's what we're supposed to do, right? Set an example for all our, peers and all the white folks that want to shoot us. Anyway, one second. I got SpongeBob music playing in the back on the Xbox, just a little ambience for y'all. So listen, how y'all doing? It's your man Smash coming at you with another episode of the Smash Cast Live, episode 3, homie. Gabriel Rivera, Blob to Bob, now it's your boy and Smash. So boom, y'all. Um, this one's gonna be a bit personal. No. This one. Okay, I want to preface this just by saying, it's going to get a little. This is a bit of a rough subject, touchy. It's a hot topic right now. I want to talk about the Atlanta shooter, the nigga that just shot up a bunch of people in the spas down in Atlanta. Now the thing is, I'm not going to defend this man. I'm gonna play heaven's advocate and I'm gonna play devil's advocate because I'm not just gonna sit here and damn this dude because he shot 8 people. I can't defend homie. He shot 8 fucking people. So what's there? Defend you on your own, dog. I can't defend you with that. What I am gonna do is try to get into his head, understand where he was coming from, understand his motives, why he did it, what could have possibly led to this point. I ain't defending him. I'm doing, I'm getting into his fucking head. Why is he doing this shit? Why did he do this shit? You know what I'm saying? And y'all will be like, oh, he shot up 8 people. He's a privileged white boy. This and that. He's a crazy killer. Listen, there's more to this fucking story than him just being some crazy fucking white boy. There's a lot more to this story. Because what I heard was, it's not just racially charged. He has a sex addiction. And when I heard sex addiction, I was like, what? Hold on. He's got a sex addiction? Let me dig into this. This is interesting. He shot up an Asian spa in Atlanta. And he's got a sex addiction. And he's 21. And on top of all that shit, he's white. That makes me think, bro. Now, y'all don't know me. A little bit of a backstory on me, bro. I'm a recovering porn addict. I'm fighting my demons every fucking day. Right now, I'm doing an excellent job. Instead of jacking off, I'm doing this podcast. I'm going to edit this motherfucker and I'm going to put it out. That's what's happening. I'm going to set it up for tomorrow afternoon. So that's what's going on, bro. Like, every day's a fucking battle, bro. And anybody doing NoFap, you know what's up. There's NoFap, sex addiction. The fucking Blob to Bob podcast we just did was all about addiction. So I'm a motherfucker to talk about this. I have some weight in this fight. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just some bullshit. This is some bullshit, but it ain't just some bullshit. So let's get into it, y'all. So recap for any of y'all that don't know. This nigga at the Atlanta shooter, He's a 21-year-old white boy. He was he's a sex addict. Shot up eight people, 6 women, 2 white dudes in an Asian spa in Atlanta. Legal spa. I don't think they gave out happy endings or none of that. So we're gonna explore this shit, right? This dude fucked up, It's terrible what happened. Don't matter how bad your addiction is, ain't nobody gotta fucking die for this shit. You're already dying on the fucking inside, let alone you gotta take it out on other people. That's low. And he when he got arrested and he was getting interviewed by the cops, he said, "Yo, I take full responsibility. This was me. It wasn't racially charged. I'm not right in the head. I'm fucked up. And this isn't good." And I think he apologized too. So I'm not a sex addict. I'm a porn addict. There's a difference there. But at the end of the day, when you're addicted to something, you constantly are looking for that kick. You're looking for that hit. And when you're constantly exposing yourself to that thing, you numb your dopamine. And, you can't even be addicted to that thing. You're just addicted to the fucking dopamine kick. The pleasure that you get from it. You're not addicted to the substance itself. You're addicted to how it makes you feel and the level it makes you feel. So, when you are addicted to something, whatever that is, and you take it fucking every day, how many times a day, your dopamine levels fry and you numb yourself, and it gets harder and harder to give yourself the same kick that you got yesterday. So you go deep down a hole. You go down that goddamn rabbit hole, and you may or may not come out. Nobody's gonna save you. You gotta save you. And so what I assume happened, right? This is my understanding and analysis of everything that's been going on from what the police have said. I just finished watching the fucking interview. It's 22 minutes long. I suggest y'all watch it. It's a good listen. From the interview with the cops, the interview with the live stream with the cops, of a couple of news interviews with the cops, the apology that the cop had to do for saying he just had a bad day. We'll get into that shit in a second, because the nigga did have a bad fucking day. If you don't understand what he meant by that shit, I understand the apology. You gotta word your shit better, but he did have a bad fucking day. So, fuck The View, by the way. All y'all. Like, I'm sorry, Whoopi, you're the only one I like. Fuck y'all. I don't expect a bunch of fucking old-ass women who barely get dick anymore to fucking come out and talk about, I'm white privileged, he's white privileged, a sex addiction is not a problem for him, that's just a mock-up for racism. Go fuck yourself, all right? You gonna fucking sit here and tell me that porn addiction is that sex addiction isn't an issue? Let me state my case. Okay, so let me reel that back in. So, this dude is supposedly coming from a Christian background, a Southern Baptist. I don't know jack squat about Southern Baptists, but let's just say you don't need to be Christian for it to take this far, but it may or may not play a role, because his family could practice abstinence. I don't believe it came out. Not even abstinence. They could be like, you can't even beat your dick. You can't do anything sexual at all until marriage, which I believe is abstinence. He could have just had bad luck with women. It couldn't have, his religion didn't even have to play a role into it. I mean, you look at that nigga, bro. You look at this nigga, bro. You look at this nigga, bro. This is an ugly nigga, bro. This is an ugly fucking. Oh, y'all see this nigga? This is an ugly motherfucker, bro. That dude ain't getting no tail, bro. I can tell you that right now. Like on the scale, I really think face wise, I'm a 6. Body wise, I'm a 4. And that's with the muscle. And I'm be real with you. That's how women view me. Me, how I view myself, I'm a solid personality, body, everything into account. I'm a good 6.5. We can get to the other shit later, bro. But that nigga is a dead 3-2. 3's being generous. That nigga is ugly. So what I'm doing, so this dude probably ain't got no tail to begin with, let alone if his religion played a role into it. And with him, so what happened was he could have mixed up sex with porn. Maybe he was getting tail all the time and he kept getting it, loved it, he got attached to it. You never know what niggas is capable of. There's some ugly motherfuckers who can pull bitches, and he may be one of those motherfuckers who can talk, spit game. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. So this dude, he got his addiction, and the more he did it, the higher it gets. So let's talk about if he had a porn addiction first. We'll get to sex in a second. If he had a porn addiction, this dude's porn addiction, he kept watching these fucking ads. He kept watching porn every day, jacking off every fucking day, busting nuts all the fucking time. And he exhausted his dopamine. He can't get the same kick. And let's say he's a fucking loner. He ain't never had. He's maybe had the touch of a woman once, and by a touch of a woman, I mean a girlfriend, lover. You know what I'm saying? Maybe once in his life, or never, which is worse. Not your mother, not your sister. I mean like somebody who's gonna give you some puss, somebody who's actually gonna love you, because that's the best kind of puss from someone that loves you. What the fuck? From someone that loves you. And he hasn't had that touch in a long time. Now, he gets addicted to porn. We all have our preferences of porn. His just so happened to be Asian. And I'll be real with y'all. This ain't racist. If you know anything about the Asians, it's that they're some perverted motherfuckers. And if you think that's racist, you ain't been paying attention. Okay? If you haven't paid attention to Asian porn, don't. If you have a weak stomach, don't do it. Them niggas is wild. They don't give a fuck. They'll censor a dick, a pussy, but then want you to jack off to it. Like, why, my nigga? I can't see this shit. Why is it censored? Put them black bars out of there. Get that fucking, fix that fucking fuzz you put in front of it, bro. I can't see the bitch's fuzz. Like, what? No. But seriously, though, them niggas is wild. They don't fuck around. It's not racist. They don't fuck around. Okay? Boku no Pico. That ain't no American drama series, my nigga. That is a dude raping a... Not even rape. The kid wants it. The kid wants it, bro. The nigga says, nobody, Pico, nobody wants to see us together, but I want to see you every day. And the kid's like, I want to see you every day too. Listen, my nigga. Them niggas is wild. They don't fuck around. So, boom. Oh, that's the Japs. Yeah, fuck it. The Japanese Asian. So, I don't know what he was watching. All right? Let's say he wasn't watching the hard stuff. He was watching the soft stuff. All right? This nigga, he's got a thing for Asian. He likes that sesame chicken. So... And he never had the touch of an Asian woman. He's never had his fetish. He's never indulged in his thing. So what does he do? He goes out to an Asian massage parlor where those women put in the fucking work. If you ever got an Asian massage, a massage from an Asian at an Asian parlor, they know what's up. They will beat you up, my nigga. Like on the real. If you ask for that shiatsu, Swedish deep tissue, okay, so that's what he wanted, the touch of an Asian woman. Granted, he paid for it in his massage. He was at the point where he was willing to take what he could get. So he went out and got this massage. Now, what could have happened was he got this massage feeling greatest dopamine kick of his fucking life. Never had it because he finally got the touch. In his I'm trying to find the word, bro. In his high, he felt so much emotion that I want to attribute this to, I don't know a real world example, but I'm going to bring up the comics. In the latest run of Immortal Hulk, you find out why Brian Banner killed Bruce Banner's mother. And basically it went down like this. He never experienced love in his whole life. So when Bruce's mother came in and introduced love into his life, he felt godly. And then Bruce came in, his mother took all the love from Brian, and Brian couldn't stand it. He felt like his well of love was gone. So he decided, like, if I can't have you, nobody can, kind of shit. And he admits it was fucked up. All right, Brian admits, like, yo, it was fucked up. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm asking you to hopefully understand where I'm coming from, that your grandfather did not love me. Therefore, I did not love you, and so on and so forth. You know, this story is as old as time itself. Shrek, Wreck-It Ralph, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't get loved. Apparently the family loved him, but you know, this is woman's love, not mother's love. Then again, them niggas never killed nobody, so. So he could have felt fucked up like Brian Banner did and killed, and he was like, if I can't have him, this is so good. This is all I can have. He went postal, went out fucking blam, 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 blam. I don't know why those white guys died, but those 6 Asian women, yeah. Yeah. That explains it. So, and it's buck wild that he was willing to take it that far. You know, I mean, look, man, I'm addicted. I'm a recovering porn addict. I never want to kill nobody. I was steady killing myself. The last thing I wanted to do was put my bullshit on other people. You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing my man Rob, when he was going through his shit, the last thing he wanted to do was to put his shit on everybody else. The last thing, if you are a responsible addict, the last thing you want to do is put your shit onto someone else. So this nigga goes out, and when he gets arrested, he admits, I did it, I regret it. No, I think he apologized. I did it. Yes, he told him everything. Because even he's like, fuck. Even he was like, fuck. So this guy, and that's what that really was, man. Why was he going out to Florida? I don't know. Why he was going to fucking Florida to do this shit. I would have sworn Atlanta. I mean, where the fuck? Let's pull this up right now. How close is? Motherfucking hold on. How close is that as Georgia to Florida? You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Georgia's right under Florida. Right fucking under Florida. So for this nigga to be right here and he said, I'm going down to Florida. And Atlanta is South Georgia. So it's right there. It's like, what, like a 3-hour drive, maybe? So why was he going to Florida? Why didn't he just go somewhere else to Georgia? Well, you know, if you kill people, you leave the fucking state. I don't know what was in Florida for that nigga, bro. But obviously, you know, he was done with Atlanta. I mean, so you know, maybe that's just how he was feeling. I don't know. I can't. I'm not gonna fucking touch that part because I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an idea of that other than maybe that's just where he felt he should go next. Whether it would be to whatever business he was going to conduct, kill more people, try to get brevity, clarity. I don't know. I'm not gonna touch that. So that's really it, man. He just felt fucked up in that regard. And in all honesty, it could have been the same for if it was a sex addiction and not a porn addiction. He could have felt the same fucking way about it. Maybe he was tired of white women, black women. He just wasn't getting what he wanted. He was tired of being held the fuck down. So he went out and got what he wanted. He couldn't get no Asian women for whatever reason. You don't know, man. There's a lot going on here. But that's really honestly how I feel about it. This dude fried his dopamine receptors, and he wanted the real shit. Couldn't get the real shit, so he did the second best, which was get a massage. And then when he finally got what he wanted, his fucking shit went nuts. He just lost it. Now, that's OD. That is OD. I don't know nobody who goes to that point. Usually niggas self-destruct at that moment. Like, they don't go out and kill people. They'll go out and they'll do some shit to themselves. That's what they'll do. So I don't know why the fuck he did it, but that could have been it. And let's really look at it, man. Everybody's calling this a race issue, which is the big topic, race. Because, a white dude goes around, white people kill anybody that is another white guy. Nobody ain't going to talk about no white people killing other white people. Niggas will talk about a white dude killing everybody else. Do I think it was racial? At first I didn't, and then I talked to some other people. And, I'm like, all right, it may have been tertiary, which is, the third reason why he did it. Because at his core, yeah, he was into Asian women. So he's going to target Asians. So that's why. But do I think it's because fuck those motherfucking chinkos, rice eaters, those motherfucking insert racial slur for Asians here, Do I think it was like that? Hell no. I ain't got no indication of no fucking him wearing a MAGA hat and calling them rice eaters and plantation work. I don't know. Mulans and shit. No. I ain't getting no indication of none of that. But that's what niggas is painted as because, niggas like, these people like, we got one thing. Let's take it another step further. Was it racially charged though? Yeah. Was it racially charged like he was he was a whole Klan member? Fuck nah. And the thing is like I'm talking about this because nobody's talking about the fucking point, the drive behind this. You just see race. You don't see everything else, the underlying issues. Read between the fucking lines. You'll get the fuck you because you want to fucking just see everything as it is. You don't want to see this. You want to see this. And now I hate that shit. Why are y'all doing this shit? Listen, rip all them, rest in peace, all them people that he shot up and your family members. Darwin forbid anybody shoots my fucking family, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'd do. Because he likes Latinos and he couldn't fucking stand it or whatever fucking reason. Yeah, it's terrible. It really is, bro. and it causes a problem. It really does. It's not good. But for niggas to just come out and say he did it because he hates Asians, and he loved Asians so much that he was willing to kill them. Okay? He did not hate Asians. This was not a hate crime. I will tell you, I don't see hate in this nigga's heart. I think he loves him so much that he's willing to kill him. That sounds contradictory like a motherfucker, but bro, listen to what I just told you about the porn addiction. Why do women kill men go postal? Why do men kill women? Why do women cheat? Why do men kill their wives and shit? Bitch, if I can't have you, nobody can. This shit goes around every day. This shit ain't new, my nigga. Come on now. So boom. You know, and damn, I lost my fucking place. So yeah, this dude he killed all them Asians, man. And oh yeah, these people are calling it racially charged though. I just saw this one video on The View talking about it. Like I said, man, fuck all of them. Whoopi, damn, really? That fucking white lady, yo, it's white privilege at its finest. This ain't no white fucking privilege. Go, get the fuck out of here. Get the flying fuck out of here. This nigga is a sex addict. You say it's white privilege. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. How dare I say this? How dare you speak like that on a sex addict? I believe he was a sex addict. I believe he was a porn addict. If you told me that motherfucker, this ugly bastard is a porn addict, I will believe you. Okay. Now that guy, so was it racially charged? Yes, not in the way that people want to take it though. Not like that. It's just that's just the assessment. That's what's going on, dog. He didn't hate. He didn't. I don't think he hated Asians at all. Like, come on now. Really think about this, guys. Don't just fucking get your fucking pitchforks and torches. Really think about this shit. And then that cop that said he was having a bad day. Maybe he fucking was having a bad day. Maybe he fucking was. What the fuck? You know what? I just got done watching. Literally, like about 2 hours before I started this shit. I was watching Taxi Driver. Robert De Niro, Martin Scorsese. I ain't never seen Taxi Driver before. I just kept hearing about it for years. And let me say, that nigga De Niro was an ugly motherfucker when he was young. He's one of them niggas that's good. That look good when he's old, bro. He's like, yeah, he was a scrawny, ugly nigga, bro. Like, even when he looked his best in that movie, he was still a gross butt. But anyway, so that nigga Travis was the main character. Spoilers for Taxi Driver, mind you. Sorry. It's like fucking 40, 50-year-old movie. This dude was basically a simp. Tired of the world and shit. Tired of New York being down. I believe he was an ex-vet. Yeah, he was an ex-Marine. And he got discharged, I want to say, for mental issues. And I forgot. I've seen it once. And he went, and so now he gets a job as a taxi driver, and he's looking after this one chick. He's looking out for this one chick, and he sees her. He's asking her out to dinner. No, he's asking her out to lunch, get some pie and shit. And the way he's doing it, this nigga's real squirrely. You know, he doesn't really know how to talk to females. He's got no social cues. You think he's a nice guy. He just has no social cues. And he takes her to a fucking porno. The nigga's addicted to porn. He was addicted to porn too, mind you. He fucking go to the porno. This is the 70s. Niggas will go out, get addicted to porn. He doesn't know how to treat a woman. Who the fuck? You take a fucking woman you don't know to a fucking porno? Really, Travis? You take this woman. She's got another simp blowing down her neck too, bro, but she ain't having it. But she goes out with your ugly ass, and you take her to a fucking porno? Travis, really? Nigga. So he ends up not going there. He goes to her job, blows up her spot. You're just like the rest of them. You're just like the rest of them. I hope you burn in hell. simp. And what happens at the end of the movie? He finds this girl who washed out, fucking a whore, and he tries to save her life. What does he do to save her life? He fucking, instead of taking her to wherever the fuck she wants to go, some compound, he goes in, shoots her pimp, the guard dude, and the nigga that she was about to suck. He white knighted that shit, even though he saved that girl. So, but that nigga was having a bad day because you saw the deterioration of a man who was fed up with the bullshit, bro. Bought some guns, and he was fed up with what was going down in that city, so he took action in his own hands. Shot them motherfuckers. And let me go. So, he had a bad fucking week. And then he said, I'm done with this shit. Let me do me. So, and then let's go back to Joker. Arthur Fleck was having a bad fucking week. Bad fucking life. And then he had the worst week of his life come through. It's like he found out his mother lied. Bruce Wayne, Bruce Wayne's father don't give a shit about him. His mother's a liar. Yeah, bro. Nigga had a bad fucking week. So, while the officer, he needs a bit more tact. He's not wrong that this guy really could have just been pushed over the fucking edge. And he mentally fried. And he could have been really pushed over the edge. And this day was really the final fucking push. And he just said, enough's enough. I'm tired. Not an excuse. I'm trying to analyze this dude. This is not an excuse. This is an analysis. So, I agree with the cop. He may have had a bad day. And, the cop apologized, and that's good and everything, gave the people what they wanted. I think it's really like, I hope that this whole event, no, let me, so, yeah. Really, I hope this whole event rounds up. I hope people, it doesn't seem that way, but I hope people start to zone in, look into the problems of sex addiction and porn addiction and what it's really capable of. Sometimes it takes some shit like this for people to really think about shit and see shit, because every day, people are getting more and more aware of those addictions, because, porn is so in the fucking, if you got a problem, jack off, go watch some porn. Jacking off ain't so much the issue, it's the porn, really. It's the porn. So, I hope that this really shows people what this shit can do to people and what people are letting themselves go through. Because, it's like nobody just, this is like cigarettes, bro. Society, this is like cigarettes back in the day. Society says porn is okay. Therefore, it's okay to do. And then now we know cigarettes are fucking god awful for y'all. For us, so don't do them. People still do them. Porn is slowly getting out there. People are finding more and more shit wrong with it. Gary Wilson, he did his whole TED Talk on it. There's multiple TED Talks on there about the issues with porn. No fap, them niggas, every day's something. We're inching a little bit on there, bro. Other people just don't care. Some people can watch porn and not get addicted. Good for you, Jack. Good for you. The rest of us don't have that luxury. And if you watch my other videos from my other, you listen to my other podcast during the Tuesday Night Smashcast, I talked about my porn addiction a lot, a lot, a lot of episodes I did on my shit. So I know what this shit is like. I just hope that we don't just see this shit as some Asian terror, as some dude with a hate crime against Asians. I hope we can actually examine his psychosis and psychology under a fucking microscope and have a dialogue and discussion on the subject. Because at the end of the day, for us to just say he hates Asians is a fucking cop out. It's lazy. It is lazy. And it ain't gonna do our society no fucking good if we don't examine the fucking motives behind these people. Okay? The fucking cops seem to be doing a good job. They're investigating. This shit just happened like 2 days ago, right? I gave this shit a little time because I wanted to see what would happen, what was gonna happen. Okay? I wanted to see what was gonna happen. Exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Everybody's just like, I keep going on about it, man, because it's fucking aggravating that the niggas really go out and fucking just take one thing and take it to an extreme or don't even look at it. They just don't look at it. Because you don't look at it because you hear one thing: white dude kills Asians. That's all you heard. That's all you fucking heard. You didn't hear he has sex addiction. Oh, fuck a sex addiction. You don't do this. Yeah. You don't kill 8 fucking people, but you just gonna drop the fact that he had a sex addiction. Oh, but if you see a crackhead kill a crackhead, oh, a crackhead kill somebody. Oh, he was on crack. Don't make it any better. I got sympathy for crackheads. I ain't gonna help them out because that's your battle. That's your fight. I'm not sympathizing with nobody. I'm empathizing as somebody who's been through the shit. I see where he's coming from. Not this level. I ain't never killed nobody for no fake pussy. Like, let me tell you, Jack, never. But I see where he's coming from in the loneliness regard. I don't really have much else to say, man. That's really the big thing right now. Just, this guy. So let me start writing this up because I really don't have much else to say. I really just said everything, and I'm just gonna keep repeating myself. Let's wrap this up. Rest in peace, those 8 people. You didn't deserve to die. Really didn't. I hope your family and friends are okay too. Hopefully they can take this a little easier. It's gonna be a while before they can recover. This shit don't happen every day. It's, somebody killing your family. This guy, I don't believe hated Asians. I believe he loved them. And he had an addiction that got the better of him. That he allowed to get the better of him. And he took that to an extreme. For whatever reason happened in his youth or in present day, something in his brain, allowed that shit to go to a different fucking plane of existence. Different fucking world. And he is paying the price for it. He got arrested. He understands what went down, and he's complying with the police. Society's gonna bend this shit to a white dude killing Asians. They're not gonna bend this shit to let's look more into addiction. Let's look more into sex addiction. Let's look more into porn addiction. They're just gonna see a white dude kill Asians, and that's it. And that's sad. It's unfortunate, but it's real. Hopefully somebody's gonna look at this shit like let's do something about it, not just fucking damn these people. Let's help these people. let's let them help themselves. Because at the end of the day, bro, you're the only one who can help yourself. Ain't nobody gonna help you when you on that addiction. Some people may give you some sort of sanctuary, but only you can really give yourself asylum. Anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. IG Ant Smash 6, Cash Smash Live, Cash Smash all ears,
I gotta roll up.
Cash Smash, just like that. Oh, there's an underscore after Cash Smash, and then live Cash Smash underscore all ears. No underscore for Cash Smash. It's Ant Smash underscore 6, YouTube Ant Smash. I'm gonna get the Facebooks together, don't worry about it, yo. Smash out.
Yeah, I love to roll up, I'm feeling good. My man in the cut.